Hey, Brian with Cash's Design Build here, and I want to show you a project that we're working on right now. When we embark on a design build project with a client, we start out with the conceptual designs. We want to start with the kind of the bigger picture, space planning, and see how that all ties with the budget and what is going to be the best solution for the client. And often that involves multiple concepts to show them as we kind of whittle down to the final direction that we want to take the project. So on this project, I think this is a great example. I had a meeting with a client. We've come up with two options. The first option was sort of the dream option, and it was it was a bit more than they were expecting in terms of cost. And so we've kind of pared it down. And I'll just give you a quick overview of what that looks like. So this is the as-built, as we call it, the existing floor plan. And if you're not used to looking at floor plans, try to orient you. Right now they have a kitchen that's kind of tucked over here in the corner of this great room area. And they have a dining room adjacent to it that is only accessible by walking through around this hallway and into this space. And then over here, there's a covered deck. So the roof line goes to where this dash line is. And there's a solid wall here. They have this great view out this way. Unfortunately, nothing here really captures that great view. So they want to remedy that. Plus, they don't really like the kitchen. They have a large house with what is essentially a small kitchen that's kind of tucked over here in the corner. And then this room isn't very usable for them. They're a family of six. They have four children. They're not going to have formal dinner parties very often. It's mostly about entertaining family and the kids and their friends. So they want to make some changes. So let me show you the first idea, the dream option. Okay, so we have I'm not sure what that little sign is for, but anyway, we'll work around that. So what you see is we took the kitchen out of this little corner here and we expanded it into this area. And we pushed the living space out to that beam where the covered deck used to be and added a couple of skylights. The idea here is put a big glass sliding door and just have this huge open space with great views out to the river beyond. With a nice big kitchen that's set up so that you have seating at many locations, which would be great for their family and for the kids as they're enjoying meals and entertaining. The problem is we're taking out a couple of load-bearing walls and it starts to get pretty complex. So we did a budgeting exercise based on this plan and found that it was a bit more than they were wanting it to be. So at that point, we go, okay, what are the next options that we could do? How can we achieve the goals but keep the costs down? So the idea there is, can we maybe expand the kitchen over into this area, leave this deck the way it is, and open up the room between, take this wall, what appears to be a non-bearing wall, out between the existing kitchen and that formal dining room. So let's take a look at what that is. All right, so here you can see we left the deck as it was. We moved the kitchen over here like we did in the dream version, the bigger version. We added some windows over here where there's currently just solid wall to capture that view out this way, and made this dining room accessible to the kitchen so it's more connected. So now this feels like it's integrated with the kitchen, which works better for their lifestyle. They got plenty of seating on this peninsula here in between the kitchen and the dining room, and more seating over here on this peninsula. Large island with a big cooktop. We've expanded the pantry. This actually works really well for them, and they're pretty excited about it. The best part is there's about a $90,000 to $100,000 delta between this version and the other version. So they're getting a lot of what they set out to do. This actually may end up working even better than they envisioned. And by going through this conceptual design exercise, we're able to give them their options, let them choose what makes the most sense for them, and they can feel like they can move forward with confidence that they've covered all their bases and checked out all the opportunities and settled on the one that works best for them. So That's what we've done here, and we do it for every client. So hope that's helpful. We'll see you in the next one.